Well, hi everybody, I'm John Saunders, and I know you're used to seeing me sitting behind the desk at ABC or ESPN wearing a suit. I'm actually in a golf attire today because I'm planning on playing golf a little bit later. I'm sitting here in New York behind the Hudson River, the beautiful Hudson River, which I know you do not have in Texas. I know you're outside Austin getting ready to play the Bullard Cup. We'll talk more about that in a moment. You do not have a beautiful river like the Hudson River. We do not have a football team like any of your football teams because our best football team is up the Hudson River, and it's Army. So we're not doing quite as good as you in that way. But the reason I'm doing this on my day off is because a dear friend of mine asked me to speak to you today, and we go way back. This is a gentleman who I have nothing but respect for. Patrick Jones is one of the...
It's Smith.
What?
It's Smith.
Smith Jones is one of the...
Patrick Smith.
Patrick Smith is one of my closest friends and a guy that I have nothing but respect for. And I ask myself a lot of times, John, if you had a chance to cover one event, what would it be? And I say to myself, John, because that's what I call myself, I've already covered the Super Bowl, Final Fours, Stanley Cup Final, NBA Finals, National Championships. I've done just about everything. If I had one event to cover that I had not covered yet, it would be the Bullard Cup. This is a golf tournament that goes back as long as I can remember, which in this case is about 4 or 5 weeks. But that's as long as I can remember. It is an amazing event. Now, you're used to seeing me look at notes when I do college football. So excuse me as I look at a few notes and talk about some of the great things about the Bullard Cup. We've got Team Country Tavern, the two-time defending champions. And, of course, Brandon Holcomb is the captain of that team, and I'm told he's one of the greatest leaders in all of sports. And when you've won the championship 2 times in a row, there's no question about that it must be true. Team El Charro, Doak Embry is the captain. They describe him as a thoughtful man. They describe him as a smart man. They describe him as a man who thinks things through, almost like a Tom Osborne would be in coaching. I've been told, though, that he's just basically slow. And he's pulling a farce off on everybody, that he just really doesn't have it, and that's why his team has not won in the last couple of years. So, in wrapping things up again, as I get ready to go out and play a little bit of golf myself, I want to wish the best to all of you on having a great day at the Bullard Cup, continued success. Thanks for asking me to be involved in this one as well. And lastly, and again, this is a request from my good friend, Patrick Smith. It is Smith, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Patrick Smith, okay. His last request was for me to say, and I apologize to the opposing team, go Team Country Tavern. Make it 3 in a row. John Saunders signing off. Have a great time.